Yes, I put makeup
Hello
on.
and welcome to Critical Questions, the antidote to lockdown boredom. What the hell has Sammy got? I've trawled the internet for the best, worst, and most interesting, ridiculous, dumb questions I can find. And with any luck, my guests will be able to answer all of them. Hello, everyone. Who's echoing?
Probably me.
Probably
Well,
you.
I have the Zoom link closed, so it's not me.
Yeah, we just made a guest appearance on Six Pack.
Yep.
Unexpected. Right. We lost Sammy again. Right. How are you all doing today? It's Friday, apparently. I thought it was Saturday.
Is it Friday?
It is.
Oh. Oh.
You're surprised. I'm surprised.
Oh,
Someone kept me
fuck.
up until 2 a.m. Talking about... Do you know what? I can't remember anything I talked about last night.
On the what?
What did we
On
talk
our
about last
show?
night? No, after that. There was an after.
Then
Well,
that's
firstly,
not our
our show
fault.
went on forever. Our show went on till after midnight. And then there was talking about scripting and lots of fun like that. How was everyone else's evening?
Yeah.
Yeah. That good? Six Pack was a bit weird. It was half Bible verses and then half not.
Oh, I didn't know it was going to go in that direction, but hey ho.
What is
fun.
Six Pack?
Something done by Atheist Pastor. Every
Oh,
Friday.
okay.
That's why we tend to go late on a Friday.
I thought it was either a gym routine or a drink fest.
You're
It's a
close
drink
to
fest.
you're close to the latter.
That was really weird. You just magically teleported your headphones.
Amazing. It's amazing because I was muted on both ends, yet somehow I could still hear Manda.
Yeah, I'm in Australia.
Because I'm allowed to watch it. fine.
You've been shouting. See, now you're very quiet.
Shouting.
Am I?
Well, that's better. Right. Okay. Should we do a question?
Yeah.
You'll just yell.
Sure.
You've got scenery. Real scenery.
You mean I printed some pictures and stuck them on a board?
That's a top quality HPS printer you use there.
Mm.
Cost me near $400.
Is that your dogs?
That's me. Yeah. That's me when as the harlot from Revelation, right, riding on the great beast, the seven-headed beast.
You don't believe that's the seven-headed beast. You think that's a woman. As in the seven-headed beast.
Hey, get your face out of there.
That was a good old day.
Sorry.
Good old days. Right.
Who's got their head where?
Go on, Manda, explain.
I have this. Okay, so I have this thing of Lindor chocolates, but they came in the mail and they were kind of melted, and they had like an ice pack in it, but it didn't really work. So I just took the ice pack and put it on top, but it's open, and the dog just had her fucking full face like in the box of chocolates. So.
You know chocolate kills dogs, right?
No, I know. She's just sniffing it. She knows not to eat food unless I give it to her. But
If
still have
you
a
say
taste in
so.
my chocolate, so.
Oh, what a good dog.
Yes, she is a good dog.
Right, should we do a question? It's the one.
Please.
Yep.
I don't know, have I got time to duck out for a quick cane?
For a what? No.
Nothing?
Question.
Fine.
Question 1034. Who is the most well-known person you've been insulted by?
These are all fuckers.
Are you well-known?
Yes, I am super famous. I'm YouTube famous.
You're YouTube famous. What?
It would probably be someone off YouTube.
Mine's not.
Not,
Although the insult was on Twitter.
Robbie,
Yes.
what is your mother? Your mother is texting me about mail. I don't know what she's talking about.
You do know what you're talking about because you send fucking gifts to my fucking to the house.
To her house?
Yes.
That is not my fault. They wouldn't send it to fuck off. Okay.
Were you high, Amanda?
Probably.
Okay. Probably. You're not sure.
Well, it is my birthday next week, so we're taking it as a stone gift for my birthday. Then.
Uh-huh. Ike says
Oh,
Barack Obama. Why is Ike being insulted by Barack Obama? Seraphim says MathPig. Nerdy says MathPig. I've just been insulted and inspired by him. Seraph says, well-known people don't know I exist. Do you not insult them on Twitter? That usually gets them to insult you. I've been insulted by Josie Long. You know who she is.
Oh,
fuck is
that would not have ended well for you, Dave. I wouldn't have
It
thought.
did not. I got massively piled on.
Does getting blocked count as an insult?
Depends on who you're
maybe.
blocked by.
Yeah.
Lindsey Graham.
What did you say?
Who the fuck is that? I haven't known anyone that you've said yet.
Lindsey Graham is a United States senator and a Trump sycophant.
Turns, yeah, he used to hate him and then doesn't. He's a really short weasel of a man.
And I made some
I do
reference
know
to
who Liz Gray.
him dying of cancer or something. I don't know. It was
How about
Right.
Joe Wilkinson? You know who he is?
Insulted you.
Yeah. Although in the same way we insult each other. I got into a fantastic fake spat with him.
Can I just say, being told to piss off isn't really an insult, though, is it? Can I just
Yes.
ask a question?
Yeah. That
Okay,
works.
Jeremy Clarkson.
What did you do?
When I was, and now to be fair, he had a point because I did kind of go up and take the piss out of him to his face. When I was 18, I used to work on a marina in a place called Hamble, which is on the south coast of England, and we a lot of the time we'd finish sort of early on a Friday and then go in the pub for a couple. Well, it just happened that Top Gear were down there, and they happened to be filming something like with powerboats, and there was a place that works on powerboats like next to where we worked. So we went in the pub, and there is Jeremy Clarkson in there. Now, who, by the way, people don't know, he is a tall fuck. He's about like 6'7" or something. He is really tall. And he's kind of in there. There's a gaggle of sycophants around him and holding court, and he's got that whole air about him of that you mere mortals should be lucky to be breathing the same air as me. So a couple of the guys I work with actually said to me, Jeff, we'll buy you a beer if you go up to him and say, excuse me, are you that guy off the TV, Jeremy Beadle? Well, okay, I'll go and do it. So I went and asked him that question and said, excuse me, are you that guy off the TV, Jeremy Beadle? He said, piss off.
Did he turn round and punch his producer?
No.
who's Jeremy Beadle?
Right, it's better you don't know.
He did clip shows before clip shows were famous.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did actually then challenge one of my friends to do something similar. And I said, like, James, I'll buy you a beer. You go out to me, excuse me, mate, is that your fucking larder parked outside? Can you get it moved?
Did he?
Which didn't, yeah. So, you know, interesting little game. You know, Jeremy Clarkson's a fucking douchebag in real life. He just totally is.
I have one, but I'm not sure if it counts. I reckon I'll ask MathPig. Does it count as an insult being called a pig by Trent Reznor?
Well, from my point of view, you know that it's good to be called a pig, but I don't think he was meaning it in the nice way.
Yeah.
Who is Trent Reznor?
But
9 Inch Nails, isn't it? Sam?
yeah. He likes to call the audience a bunch of pigs, and they all go, yeah.
Wait a minute. Is this where the stereotype of famous rock people that insult their fans comes from?
Oh no, I think it started way before 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Ike says his admin, as in Barack Obama's, called Ike a likely domestic terrorist because he's a vet.
Did you ask a question? I haven't been.
So, whoa, hold on.
Are you
hold
now
on.
more stoned?
What?
Are you... Say yes.
Yes. No, no, it's not the stoned part. It's the arguing with MathPig's mom part. Not arguing, but
It is great. I'm just sitting here getting deeper and deeper in trouble, and I've done nothing. This is absolutely wonderful.
Ilya says, no one has insulted me that are well known. MathPig says, I will insult for money. Who's more famous, me or you? MathPig.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Your audio's cutting out there, Dave.
Who's... You bastard. Manda.
what?
Who have you been insulted by that's famous? Who's the most famous person you've been insulted by?
Man,
Most
this is probably
famous person.
the only one that everybody on the panel will know.
Who?
Oh, Mark Sargent?
No, Amanda insulted him.
He insulted me when he said I was indoctrinated because I was fucking.
That's a bad insult.
Amanda, actually, tonight, Steve McRae called you a geologist.
Yeah, we had to correct him on that. It's like
a geologist?
Because I said I tried to explain like basic geology to jungle jargon, and I guess he just took it from there. But, that's kind of an insult.
Chris told him you're an astrophysicist. He's like, oh fuck.
He spent 10 minutes trying to explain relativity.
Yeah.
That.
Just...
I'm gonna say I was just sort of waiting for you to chat. Like, is she gonna correct him on something here? I don't know. It was just
I didn't want to be rude, but he started with, "Well, there's this thing called general relativity," and I was like, "What?" That's a weird thing to say. It's everybody knows about general relativity.
Condescending.
A little bit.
Ilya says, well, in that case, I went to a Gwar concert. What's a Gwar concert?
Gwar.
Gwar?
You don't know what Gwar is?
Fuck's sake, Dave.
What's Gwar?
Hey, what the fuck?
Oh, come on.
I don't, but...
They're giant masks. They look like demons playing guitars and stuff. And man, it's really over-exaggerated. I'm going to send you a link, Sammy.
Is that... I think I've seen them. Have they been on Eurovision?
No, that's Lordy you're thinking of.
Yes.
See the movie Empire Records?
Yeah.
Yes.
The band from
Sammy,
Empire Records.
You don't remember
Sammy.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
they were. You ever see the movie Empire Records?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that part when fucking what the fuck is his name? He gets stoned and he's watching videos, and they're the big giant demonic puppets that end up swallowing him up. Sean, I think his name is Sean. That's Gwar.
And what are they called?
Gwar.
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 They're a
Never heard of
thing.
them.
They're a thing.
Yeah, I'm
apparently,
looking them
apparently Ilya was called a filthy whore. But it's what they do at all their shows.
I was called but that wasn't by someone famous. I was called an ugly whore the other day, and a something cunt. I don't remember what the stupid
He
cunt.
didn't
I don't
reply
remember.
when I sent him a very nice message. Or he did not reply to me, though.
Yes.
And I was nothing but nice to him.
So
Someone had
you're
the
talking about
audacity
the
to call me a
band.
Yes,
cripple.
it's an Embry's character. Mark, that's what his name was, not Sean. Because he was like, he had the name tag that had Mark with a C, and he's like, it's really cool because my name's actually Mark with a K. I love that fucking
Yeah,
movie.
you had some right little dramas the other day on Twitter, didn't you, Manda?
Yeah, that went nuts a little
What
bit.
have you made me look at? The band.
Yes.
So 3 songs come up: Let Us Slay, Fuck This Place, and Madness at the Core of Time. and it looks like Lordy actually, or whatever they call it.
I think Lordy
Similar sort of.
I think Lordy kind of copied them a bit actually. But...
Okay, so these are the OG.
Yeah.
Do you know
What
of
would you
compressor
call
head?
this?
What?
Do you know of compressor head?
No.
Right,
No,
look up
I don't even know
compressor
that.
head. And with a C, COMPRESSOR head. It's a guy that built an entire heavy metal band out of robots, and they sing and they play guitar and everything.
Oh, you showed me that.
They actually go in concert. You can go see this robotic band live.
I don't doubt it. Jenny.
Eh.
I don't recall ever having been insulted publicly by anyone ever.
No?
I'm sure behind my back I've been insulted many times, or I would at least like to think so. But
Oh, we all have.
I honestly can't think of something publicly.
We don't insult you behind your back.
Well, you should.
She didn't say
Insult
us.
you.
I was talking to Amanda.
Fuck off.
Jenny. I do.
What? Do you think you? Fuck.
I don't.
Right, next question.
Yeah, Dave.
What? I answered.
What's your answer?
Well, I was busy, okay?
You were busy. My answer was Josie Long.
I have no idea who the fuck
Did
that
you
is.
tell me who the fuck that
Comedian.
is, Jet?
She's a comedian.
Oh,
She's a
Dave.
good comedian. I quite
What
enjoy
is she? What
I used to
jokes
like
does
her.
she do?
Dave.
I want to know her
Dave.
entire routine, Dave.
Do you?
Right. See,
Dave.
I used to really like Josie Long, but now I've heard that she's insulted you. I think I like her even more.
That actually makes me think Colin Murray has insulted me 2 or 3 times. He used to be the umpire when I was at university, and he would insult us in the front row quite often. We used to deliberately sit there.
A friend of mine is Colin Murray's uncle.
We arrived one night at the student union, everybody in t-shirt and jeans, and we went full tuxedo and sat in the front row just to get his attention and shout abuse at him. It was very good fun.
Amanda.
No, I'm just texting it to you because you don't fucking listen to me.
I'm trying to listen to you. I can't read as well. I mess everything up.
He missed the chat. David is obsessed with the chat.
It's
But
OCD.
the last message I've
and
got
it's
from you just
pissing
says,
me
well,
off,
fuck me
Dave.
sideways.
That was the one from me, Dave. Sorry, you're getting us mistaken.
He's not wrong. I can show you.
So can
Right.
I ask what this Josie said?
I can't remember.
Right,
Of
moving
course
on.
not.
Dave.
I was followed
on,
by a sex shop this morning. I thought it was you. Nope, JSL. What's JSL?
Junk shop.
Oh.
I'm
Fair enough.
sleeping right now, but yeah,
Join when
totally his fault or
sitting
their fault.
here
What
in silence is a bit poo.
What are
the
you
fuck are
talking
you reading?
He's so behind. That was like 20 minutes ago.
It's been sitting there in front of me for like 20 minutes, but I thought I should probably read it.
See, one of my
I saw the
favorite.
word poo. Sorry,
one
Jack, go on.
one of my favorite insults ever is I thought I saw your name on a loaf of sliced bread the other day, but I misread it. It actually said thick cut.
It was missing
Right.
the N.
It may have been, yes.
Dave, control the stream. It's getting out of control.
It's next question. It'll all
I
be
know.
calm after the
on.
next question.
Radiator again, Amanda.
What?
My dog just jumped into the radiator again.
Shush!
I think all the blows to the head are making it worse.
And making it live longer.
That could be possible. Do a
Right.
scientific study on this.
I have to repeatedly hit it on the head. Question. Question.
Oh,
Question.
He goes and chases flies and then ends up running like full speeds, like head first into the radiator. And I could just see MathPig sitting there and then watch the dog go right behind him. It's hilarious.
She
Not my
managed-
fault.
Floors. He
Daisy
tries to
last
stop.
night.
He just can't stop.
Daisy last night was trying to run in the opposite direction. Hick has his leg and rolled across the room and whacked her head on the door.
Right, I'm going for a cone. I'll be back.
Right, next question.
Moving on.
Question 1035. What is the most catsuit-like outfit you have worn?
Fucking
An
boy.
actual cat suit.
There. Jeff,
No, actually, no. Tell a lie. Wetsuit.
wetsuit. Manda,
An actual cat suit.
an actual catsuit.
I think I was a sexy cat for Halloween my junior year in undergrad. So
Some
And
pictures.
you have photos?
Manda, pictures or it never happens.
I know.
Math-
I know.
MathPig.
We'll go with wetsuit.
Sammy.
My onesie, which may come out later if I have enough of these.
Oh, we'll finish that one
It's
up.
not that
with another
exciting.
pick.
It's a fucking onesie. It's like covers everything. So,
Does it have a flap?
but
flap
a grown
on the
man
butt?
in a onesie is pretty fucking either sad or amusing.
Amusing. I'm going with amusing. At least in your case.
I was going with tragic.
Tragic.
Tragic is a good word.
That works.
No, tragic is if it had the hole in the bum to do a poo.
Does it?
You mean it
No.
doesn't?
No, it just zips all the way.
I like the one that zips all the way up and all the way up the back as well.
Oh, that one could get caught on stuff.
It can. You've got to be careful.
Oh, this one can.
Sirif says, cat suit, mine is a dog suit. Nerdy says, my normal clothes. Loyal says, in my birthday suit,
What was
probably.
the question?
What is the most
Hang on,
cat-like...
I've got it here. What is the most cat suit-like outfit?
You haven't been drinking at all, Sammy, no?
Nope.
Actually, I would
What are
ask.
you talking about?
Actually, I will ask a question then very quickly. What, in the panel's opinion, what is more catsuit like, a wetsuit or motorcycle leathers?
Oh, wetsuit.
Wetsuit,
Well,
probably.
here's the question. What the fuck is a cat suit?
And I have
Have you-
pictures.
Really?
Have you
Like,
never...
I mean,
Just
I
Google
know
catsuit.
but it could be many things. It could be a big furry, like, we had a thing called Fat Cat in Australia.
No.
It was like,
No.
you know, that's a cat suit. That's a
it's
cat
not.
suit.
No, it's not.
Motherfucker,
That's
that's
a
a
cat
cat suit.
costume.
Because he's a cat.
No.
Nerdy says,
No.
think Halle Berry.
Okay, yes.
Nerdy says, think Halle Berry.
Costume. Gotcha.
Dave, I'm blaming you for this. You weren't clear enough. with
See,
your
Amanda,
See, Dave, they could have been.
knows how to put it concisely, clearly.
Yeah, I said that's a cat costume. A cat suit is what we're talking about.
I blame Dave because they could have
It's
been.
like Catwoman.
Yeah.
Yes. Catwoman is the
Really,
perfect way to go.
the full tight bullshit that you can see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
just
It's like,
go
I
and-
watched this. It was like it wasn't a doco because it was only a short segment. Must have been a news segment or something. But it was about these people who was particularly one couple because it was a very small group of people who one of the partners in the couple want to be a cat or think they're a cat. Or it doesn't have to be a cat either. I think there's dogs as well, but they go to these places where they'll get dressed up as a cat or a dog and get on a lead, and their partner walks them around, and they do all cat.
And how often do you
things.
visit?
It's not. They're not furries.
They're fetishists,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which hey, there's nothing wrong with.
I mean, just watch the expression on Manda's face as you describe it.
We
She's
got
tight.
Jenny.
Oh.
We just
That's
lost
not good.
Jenny.
We haven't got her answer. She needs to come back and answer before she's going to disconnect.
But it was the most awkward thing I'd ever seen because, I'm all for it. Go for it. Like, whatever. I'm the last person to kink shame. But you could see having the camera there on them, and she's like crawling around going, meow, meow. She felt silly. She looked silly and she felt silly. That was the most awkward thing I've ever seen on TV, to be honest.
Right, Ike says, silk long johns with thermal overalls. Seraphim says, do they make a catsuit in my size, a shiny dress? I need a catsuit now. Art thinks I'm running out of questions. It's a good question.
I think we are scraping the bottom of the barrel here now, yes.
Nerdy, I need a new book. Nerdy.
Do you think, Jeff?
If you had said a rat suit. Nerdy says Dave ran out of questions after episode 3. You think I made it to episode 3?
The thing is, like, if I was to wear a cat suit, it'd be less Halle Berry than fucking Bagpuss.
Right, Nerdy says that everyone needs to submit pictures of themselves wearing cat suits, and then we can decide what counts.
Oh, fuck you.
First, Nerdy.
Which would be sends me a cat suit, I'll wear it.
Which would be more cat suit, like a wetsuit or a BDSM latex suit?
BDSM latex suit.
BDSM's one of the things, yes.
Okay.
All right, Dave.
Wait there, Jenny. Which of you won? Or was that your answer?
I don't want to say.
So yes, then you've won a
You're amongst friends.
No one's listening.
She's worn a wetsuit at some point.
All 50 million of them.
And whoever the fuck else ends up watching this.
I've just decided instead of getting Manda a catsuit, I'm just going to send her a load of body paint.
Latex body paint?
I don't really care as long as she stands in front of the camera naked for at least
but MathPig, you have to send the headband with the little cat ears.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm getting that already, actually. So.
Oh, and a tail. A little tail.
Oh, we'll
And
not
the
even
tail
talk
too.
about the tail. We'll not even talk about
I didn't know. Someone removed the tail that I put. Wait, Sammy, wait. Wait. Did somebody remove the tail I added to the list?
Someone
I'm
didn't
getting
remove it. Someone ordered it.
Oh, excellent. Was that you?
No.
Someone's now going to add latex body paint to that list, aren't they?
Oh, my God.
It's already on there. And
remember, we expect a full unboxing and modelling.
And modeling. Fuck your face, Dave.
There was no modeling. You should have seen it. She was like, I can't wait to get it. I'm just going to hold it. It's going to be so fluffy. And I'm like, honey, I don't think that's the original use of it.
I know what the use is. I said I didn't care. Fuck off.
Mama.
Yeah.
The latex paint's on its way.
Thank you, Sammy.
Sarah, who
Happy
says, I
birthday,
agree.
MathPig.
I could come over and do your back.
Okay.
Hey, Quentin, I think, actually only lives 45 minutes from you. He informed me last night. So, yeah. New friend.
Sarah, who says we have to send her a catsuit. And Nerdy says, I've lost Nerdy. Nerdy says nothing. Tail butt plugs are awesome. Yes, they are. They're fun. Right.
Who said anything about butt plugs? We were just talking about a little fluffy tail.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it. Then what's the thing at the front? Is that a belt clip?
That's where you can clip it onto the wall to hang it up. Makes it easy access to just...
So what you do is you drill a hole about yay big in the wall. And it just pops in and out.
Yeah, that's called the glory hole, Dave.
Did you see the Canadian thing? Please tell me you saw the Canadian thing, Sammy. Oh, a government agency, a government agency in Canada, has released advice on safe sex during coronavirus, and it explicitly lists using glory holes as a physical barrier.
All right. Remind me after
Your mother's
the stream
just walked.
because
Your mother's just walked in at the perfect time, MathPig.
I see that. Fucking brilliant, isn't it?
Hi,
Hi, Mom.
Mum. Hi, Momma
Does she know what a glory hole is?
We love you.
Oh, God, of course he
Please
does.
ignore everything and leave. Just leave, Mum. Turn around.
No.
No, stay, Mama.
Jay.
Big.
Okay, you stick around. We will go into the next question, which oddly enough leads on from this one.
Wait.
Wait. What?
Fuck you. Answer the question.
I can't. I've never worn a onesie. I've never worn leathers. I can't think of anything. Maybe overalls?
Oh, you are so full of shit.
How about stark naked running down the street?
I may have done that. Does that count?
Sure. It's like third tier, but it counts. Sure.
Right, the next question.
Hang on, Dave.
Go on.
The next question is, what is the worst thing you have never told your mother?
No, it's not.
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
it could be.
No, don't.
Yeah, go on, then.
Cutting out. The audio's cutting out. I'm losing you.
Just wait. We'll do it. What is the worst thing you've never told your mother? Right. Question 1036. What is the worst thing you've never told your mother?
Because when she was in a coma,
My mother knows everything and is very annoyed and ashamed with me, but she knows.
does when she was in a coma an hour before she died count?
Yes.
What?
Hell yeah. Wait, is it never? Oh, never. Fuck.
Yeah. What have you never told your mother?
My entire life since I was 14.
Well, since you discovered you had a dick. Basically, since you discovered you had a dick.
Pretty much. And since I discovered drugs and alcohol and sex and rock and roll and Christmas and fun.
They don't know you celebrate Christmas?
Hey?
They don't know you celebrate Christmas?
Oh, no. I'm saying since I discovered those things.
Fair enough.
She knows I celebrate Christmas. God, she knows everything. She knows. I haven't told her, but she's not stupid. She knows, you know.
Sarah says that she's pansexual. Manda!
I don't know. I you know.
She hasn't told her mother. Sorry, Amanda.
Good. Oh, what have I not told my
That's
mother?
fascinating. No. Sarah hasn't told her mother that she's
Oh yeah, no.
pansexual.
I told that to my mom, and she came back to me with, you never slept with women, and I was like, okay, if I haven't told you about it.
If you say so.
Pictures didn't happen.
Have you been watching?
Receipts.
Receipts.
I don't know. She knows pretty much everything about me. So, yeah.
Oddly enough, my mother is the only one in my family that knows I was pan. And she died, taking the secret with her. I think that's why she died.
Did she make a big deal out of it?
Oh
No.
no.
No, she fucking didn't.
Dave. Actually, Mum, if you're watching this, nothing.
You couldn't even do it.
I mean, this is the worst thing I haven't told.
It's the devil. It's
Your
Satan.
drink is spilling all over your computer. Your drink is spilling over your
It's
computer.
empty. I was about to go and get another one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Look at this
Jamie. Go get another
quality
one.
fucking production.
Everybody check out Sammy later. Sammy's going live.
Dude, I haven't even started and I'm fucking already done.
Started my ass.
I'm about to go and get
Extreme.
another one.
Okay, go ahead.
Going on then.
Stop talking.
Seraphim says, my mum was disappointed enough that I am not a Christian. Jeff said that I appear regularly on critical questions. She would be so disappointed. Nerdy says, David's pansexual, but we don't like to make a big deal out of it. Seraphim's mum said, she said finding out I am not straight would kill her. I'm glad you didn't tell her. Amanda, there's got to be something you haven't told her.
Dave, oh no, Dave said so.
Dave said so.
You answered is what I'm saying. Fuck you, okay?
All right, we need to go on to MathPig.
He answered.
Generally,
Yeah, but no, I want an answer, but that's not an answer. I want a scenario, a story.
Oh, yes, there's one.
Is your mum still there, though?
And she knows that it's a flat-out lie. I told her I got into the car and clipped the curb quite hungover the next morning on the way to the shop. And that is the reason that the back wheel of the car was completely bent right up underneath it. Totally did not do a slide with the car into a curb and bend the whole back axle. That didn't happen.
Was that years ago?
Last week.
Something recent.
Oh, no. She knows exactly. It was the Mark 1 Clio, the green one. We had to put a whole new axle on it. Me and Tommy stripped the whole back out.
Yeah, no, I want something recent.
Oh, no.
Wait. Angel has this thing where he'll, like, tell me that he did something that I might be mad about, but he'll tell me in, like, 4 months or something. So I have to collect those. He thinks because it's, like, there's time between him doing it and telling me, he'll be okay, but it never works out, but he still does it. So
your mum knows about all the blowings ups.
MathPig, I'm trying to get you in trouble with your mother here. Can you help me out a little?
I do enough of that, so.
Rob says it was the best car.
And open the gate and just get out the fuck and don't come back till you're hungry. Oh, in case you get hungry early, here's a packed lunch. Stay away for lunch.
It's true. Your mum probably has heard everything. So.
Who do you think took us to the hospital?
Get the fuck out.
Wrong. Who do you think took us to the hospital when shit went wrong?
Did it go wrong
Love
regularly?
you, Mum.
You did what? I love you. Get into the car. We're going to the hospital.
All moms of boys have gone through that, though. I don't know why you guys need to feel the need to do the stupidest fucking shit. Oh my god.
She says there's not much I don't know. That means there is something she doesn't know. That's clearly what it means.
No, very, very little.
I'll tell her, it's fine.
I don't think she wants to know about her sex life, honey.
I wasn't talking.
Wait. Does she know that you're bi?
She does. She knows now, I guess.
She knows now. This is how you planned on outing yourself.
Fine, she'll still love me anyway.
On that note, I'm going to go get my pizza and leave. Bye-bye.
She says, exactly, do now. Right, next question.
Oh my god, is that MathPig's mum?
Yes.
For fuck's sake, Sammy.
What the fuck?
I live in Australia. I don't exist,
We're
man.
aware.
Come on, give me a fucking chance. I'm like a fortnight behind everything.
You're in Australia. You're supposed to be ahead of us.
I have a question. Wait there. This makes no sense. Why did you ask that question if you didn't think his mother was there?
We didn't think his mother was there. I'm confused.
Why are you shocked then?
Who?
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave.
Am I shocked? I'm confused. Or am I drunk?
He's drunk. That's it.
Okay.
I did say hello, Mum, when she arrived, and we all said hello, Mum, when she arrived. But,
yeah, I knew she was there.
Oh, as long as you know she's there. Yeah, thanks.
Why were you surprised?
Fine.
Who thinks I didn't think she was there?
You came back and said, that's his mum! You were surprised!
No! In the chat!
Yes!
Yes.
Mum, meet
I
Sammy.
thought
Sammy,
she-
meet my mum.
She's standing beside him
Oh no!
in physicality. I didn't know she was in the chat.
No, she's in the chat, you can say whatever you want
at
to
his
her.
phone.
Can everybody
Where's
else
your
hear him?
board fell down?
So your mum's not there beside you.
No.
No.
Ah, see, I am drunk, but I'm not.
That was smooth!
You know, later,
That was-
one of the games is bingo, and one of the things is, or not bingo, but something where how many times does Sam not know the fucking...
I can't believe how smoothly you did that then.
Yeah.
Dave.
Like, I'm drunk. Boom, back up again.
But I said I'm not drunk, but I'm drunk.
Nerdy says, I'm not
And then
drunk, crash.
demonstrated.
Dave,
Amanda,
Oh my god, everyone's
ask the
in
fucking
the...
question.
what? Answer the question. What's the
No,
question?
ask it.
Oh, question 10. Oh, we haven't got other answers yet. Jeff!
Told ya.
What?
That I appear on this show regularly.
I think she'd be proud of you.
Not she heard some of these.
My mother.
Yeah,
literally
you
not
know,
looked
you
at my
always say
YouTube.
that...
Sammy, for fuck's sake! No, never mind. Fine.
Go on, Amanda.
Go on, man.
Oh, my mom won't even look at my YouTube page because of my name, because it's Momma Atheist. So
It might be a slightly provocative name to a Christian.
Is your mum really religious?
she's Catholic. So yes.
But so are you.
Fuck that. I do not ascribe to that. They can kiss my ass.
They
Besides-
they probably count you on paper as what they're
Yeah.
being one of their own, but on paper only.
Honestly, if I wanted to get out of it, I could, because my uncle is a Monsignor, and if I told him I wanted out, he would do it for me. But I don't give a fuck. So.
Amanda, could we actually do that or something on? Could we do this on streams? Could we do something that will get you excommunicated?
I'm sure I have said plenty on both Twitter and here that they would gladly excommunicate me for. So.
MathPig, your mother has put me in my place. She's made me
We're
look
saying
silly.
hi.
She's told me I'm drunk.
Yes.
I still think you know that thing on Twitter that the person below kind of account.
Yeah.
I still think the best one I ever came across, and it said something like the person below has a slutty maid, and the account underneath it was Pope Francis. Fuck it, I had to screenshot that.
Seraph has challenged us in
Well,
the chat.
the worst thing I've never told is something I'm not telling anyone.
Cough it up.
Cough it up. Jenny, what's yours?
Well, I told her when she was in a coma and she died an hour or so later. So I don't think there is anything left. I'm pretty much fessed
Yeah, but
up.
you didn't tell her. She didn't hear.
Well, how do you know?
Yeah,
Because she was an hour from death.
that does not
there's
matter.
a time limit?
Her brain was
Brain
almost
function
Is
certainly
there
gone.
is there like
Ceased
a
until
parking
death,
meter that you got to
Dave.
plug the dimes in or what?
Yes. Paul says, I want to become a Catholic just so I can leave.
Yeah, good luck
Okay,
with
well,
that.
Sammy, stop lying to his mother.
Dave, why is MathPig's mum not a fucking mod?
I don't know if I trust
How
her.
rude. She wouldn't have a clue what to do, probably, but it's just respect, bro.
You know, hey, you know what's
Shit.
fucked up, Sammy?
Respect your elders. Yes.
Sammy, you know what's fucked up? Is that she shows up here. She's never been on my channel.
You only stream in the middle of the night.
Yeah, she's sleeping.
Oh,
It's a time thing. Hey, MathPig is like, I don't Patreon to anyone anymore except MathPig, and I don't even watch his shit because he's on it fucking stupid times.
5 in the
I
morning
do watch
for you?
the shit.
Yeah.
I watch everything, but just not live. Unfortunately.
5, yeah. Do you watch my shit, Sammy?
Yes, your shit's fucking top notch, man. And
Love that.
I'm not.
I just watched MathPigs because it's been doing it for so long, and you know, I'm paying him.
Yeah, no, that's out of pity, and I feel bad. But yours is actually good.
Nerdy says, can we reverse the question for MathPig's mum and get her to answer? Sure.
Yeah.
MathPig, Pork Mama, what is the
Yes.
worst thing you've never told your son?
Ooh, this is good.
Or
This is
better yet, what's the worst thing?
she's
What's the
blue.
worst thing you know about your son that he thinks you don't know?
That works. She can answer that
Ooh.
one too. Will she come on
Hi,
camera?
Mum.
We
Thanks
should
for
have her.
calling.
Hi, Mum. Oh,
Jenny,
it's
you have to
breaking up.
answer.
It's breaking up.
Okay, I'm assuming that she couldn't hear me, and but I really did tell her, and I think people in Oklahoma can hear you. That I was lesbian.
You think she would have found that's how did I phrase the question? The worst thing.
At that point in my life, yeah, I'd already told her everything else. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, next question.
No, we can't have the next question until.
Mum, I'm a man, and I think but really I'm a woman. And by the way, I want to be with women. Was she really religious? Jenny? Hello?
Oh,
Jenny?
you're talking to me?
That's Jenny?
Yeah.
What's the question?
Was your mum really religious?
No, not particularly.
Why would she have objected with
just
sleeping with
old-fashioned?
women?
Well, she was born in the 30s. So as far as that takes the line,
Did
I
she
guess
have
it was
an issue
old-fashioned.
with you?
I don't know. She kicked me out of the house when she found out. So
That's why you waited
No,
until she was in a coma.
she actually didn't, and it's quite a maudlin story to explain it all. And I just don't want to ruin Dave's show with it.
Another time.
Yeah, another
Paul
time.
says, I want someone to pop Dave's ball while he's bouncing on it. No, thank you. Brian says,
Daisy?
she's upstairs. Brian, I'm glad that I have my invisible pajamas on. Nobody sees me, so I don't have to answer.
Daisy
You know what?
bites.
Very few people in the chat have answered this question.
What was the question? Things you never told your mother? Yeah, because they're
Nerdy.
worried that
I'm gonna
their
say-
mother might watch this stream.
Of course they're not going to watch me. Nerdy's been poking the bear repeatedly, but hasn't given
Yeah,
an
how
answer.
you think I fucking feel? My actual mother's there,
Nerdy-
right? These are all get it
Nerdy's
easy.
entire existence is poking the fucking bear, okay?
I do like Nerdy. I was thinking last night about the two people who I like the most that I don't know anything about. And it's Nerdy and Badger.
I don't.
Sorry, say that again, Dave. The thing
Two
you don't...
people.
What?
The two people I like the most that I don't know anything about. Because I know virtually nothing about both of them.
Dave knows everything about me. I'm scary.
Who are you again?
I said, you know everything about me.
Who are you again?
Fuck off.
My tipsy
And
mind heard people I don't like the most that I know everything about.
But Granny says that's why I like them. They could have evil, dark secrets. They could be mass murderers. I don't know freaking anything about them. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna say that. Jeff.
what? So I think, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. And
What do you think about your taste in music?
not particularly a fan, but last big gig I went to, I went with my mum.
Damn. Was it Michael
Yeah.
Bublé?
No, it was the Rolling Stones. It's the Rolling Stones.
Fair enough.
And it's one of these big. It's always become a family tradition in a way because it's like my grandmother took her to see the Stones when she was a teenager, and like obviously, like she took me to see the Stones, and it's possible if I have kids because I believe Keith Richards is going to fucking live forever. That if I have a kid, I might be taking them to see the Stones because I do believe Keith Richards is going to live forever.
Well, I'm hoping the same sort of thing with Metallica.
Metallica.
I'm taking my boys to see Metallica.
Sammy, my son loves Metallica.
Metallica are evil.
Yeah.
Then can I say,
I'll take a
don't worry about anything. Your boy is fine. He'll be fine for
My
life.
boy's a fucking twat, but thank you.
Fucking it, but he'll be fine. He's what, 16, 17? Of course he's a fucking twat. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. My 16-year-old's a fucking twat.
Oh,
fucking twat.
What? You falling off your chair.
Love you.
Brian says, just push the boss out of the window, sit in the chair, declare everyone have a day off with pay, but maybe that's why I can't get a job. Well, why is that relevant? Oh, I see, that was to Brian. My bad. Right, can we do the next question?
Good dude.
Fuck's sake, Dave.
What?
I asked you like 10 minutes ago to do the next question.
Okay. I'm listening now. What we
Do
doing
the
next?
next question.
Question 1037. What is the most intimate thing you have done with someone you do not know?
How do you define do not know?
I'm leaving this conversation until Amanda answers. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, we'll do Amanda first then.
No!
We've got to do you first because MathPig's gone.
That's like really bad that you muted it both at the same time.
There.
What? He's not. He's gone.
No, I'm not here.
I'm not answering this question. I refuse.
That you are willing to admit to then in front of your potential boyfriend.
How do you define someone you don't know?
You scared my mother away as well, Dave. She's now leaving.
I know. Just like, yeah, I'm gone.
Amanda.
Why do I come back from peeing and everyone's laughing?
You just did stuff.
I'm paranoid.
Should we do Sammy
No,
first?
we just said.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Sorry, no. Let
Testing 1, 2, 3.
I could hear you, Jenny. Sorry, I was poking Manda.
Well, you know,
Who's Jenny?
When I get completely ignored a couple of times.
I know. You were trying to ask clarifying questions when I was trying to beat information out of you.
Yes. What the fuck do you mean by someone you don't know?
Someone you don't know. Someone you have only met. You can, I suppose, you don't know their name at all. You could know it later, potentially. But at the time, you know absolutely nothing about them. Maybe that they could dance. You met them on the dance floor and you spent all night getting fingered. Who knows?
Jeez.
Why are you laughing at that?
That sounded awfully specific.
Dave, do we have to answer this question?
Yeah. Would you prefer to avoid it?
I would prefer to.
Wait.
If you are going to
answer to this question.
you can fucking answer it.
I'll answer it.
I want to know Amanda's answer.
Dave,
my
answer to this question is that I've been to a lot of frat parties.
That's an answer.
Say no more.
Okay? That is an answer.
How is that an answer? That could imply lots
What,
of things.
Sammy?
I said, say no more.
Yeah, Dave, there you go.
Were you the prize
That
when
is
they
an
won?
answer, Dave. Dave.
Sammy.
Say no more.
Sammy.
Now, as much as you probably don't all believe this, it's only been once, but I put my penis into somebody's vagina. that I did not know.
I was going to say, like, ever?
Ever.
Just once.
How many kids have you got?
I knew those people.
Does it count if all you know is their name,
Don't
though?
know, correct. I possibly knew their name at the time. I don't think I really cared. Terrible. That, incidentally, is also, it's the same answer I've already had to answer once before.
I'm going to say I recall something similar.
Was my foursome. That same instance was my one foursome.
It was just, did you only not know the name of one of them?
No, I didn't know the name of either.
You said that it only happened once.
Once. There was
One
four
person.
of us. I knew the name of my friend that I was with, but I didn't know the name of the girls. I probably did. I'm sure we introduced ourselves.
Oh, so you fucked them both.
We both fucked them both, and then separated.
Yeah,
Finished individually.
Gotcha.
I don't know why.
Jenny!
I'm sure we'll find out later on my channel.
I've completely missed the chat.
Tune in to find out.
Nerdy says, I guess I just had sex with her. It's probably about it, really. It does count if you've forgotten almost everything about them, right? Yeah, pretty much, because you can't know if you did. Brian says, I got married, but I totally swear that I was drunk and high on drugs and not in the right frame of mind. Nerdy says, I had quite a lot of one-night stands, so yeah, it sounds like those do count. So
But my question is,
hug a lot of strangers. Yes?
Dave,
Yeah.
does it count if you just know their name?
Yes, potentially. You can know
So
their
that
name.
could be an answer.
No, not.
Then fuck no.
Wait, then what do you mean? Just know their name? You mean is that?
Of course, you know their name. You said, Dave,
you
that
don't-
you
you
can't
don't
know
know
their
that.
name.
Yes.
But I'm saying, fuck it, I don't know. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
No.
seriously, even like I said, even I've only done it once. But probably most people here don't have an answer to that. But if you say, okay, you could know their name, but that's it,
yeah.
Well, then my answer probably becomes a lot larger, and then probably Amanda has an answer. And
You can know their name. I mean, it's not that you can't know their name; it's that you don't really know anything about them.
Okay, then the one night
Well, then
stand.
that changes.
Yes, one night stand counts.
What's the question
Jenny.
again?
What is the most intimate thing you've done with someone you don't know?
I've never done anything intimate with someone I don't know. It's just not right. It's just not what
right.
you do.
I'm
sorry.
I have to rephrase the question then.
I'm not against it, but in my old age, I'm like, actually,
You see, you guys got to remember, I grew up under 1950s morality, and
yes, but you grew up through the 1960s.
Yeah, but it's not something you shake, and I had plenty of sexual encounters, but never with anyone I didn't know.
You didn't go to a Burning Man thing and meet someone, talk for an hour, and then shag them, and then.
No, I wouldn't do such a thing. I just wouldn't.
Your perfect dream woman.
No.
Comes up and sticks her twat in your face.
No, I couldn't do it.
And you're gonna go, no.
Whatever. Listen, I've got to shoot out for 2 seconds, Dave. I'll just say very quickly. Reason I'm not prepared to answer this is even if I don't know a person or whatever, I have a little ethical thing about privacy that I'm not prepared to discuss certain things,
No problem.
even if I don't know the person. So that's my answer, I'm afraid.
That's okay.
Okay, I'm back into it.
No problem. Sirif says, hugs. I hugged a lot of strangers. Microraptor says you can have her.
Okay, if we're going to that level of
The
intimacy,
question
yeah,
was, what
I've
is the
done
most
that lots and
intimate thing
lots.
you've done?
Okay, well then it would be hugs.
Yeah, I wasn't suggesting everyone has a Sammy and Manda level of intimacy with complete strangers.
How the fuck did I get pulled into that?
Oh man, it's like, why am I getting one with Sammy? Like,
I am loving that.
Dave,
I am loving that notice.
Sammy Manda Dave comparison.
No clue what you're talking about.
Know it.
Dave, yes, you need to put yourself in that group.
Microraptor says, at least be polite enough to introduce yourself.
Dave.
Just wait. Microraptor says, at least be polite enough to introduce yourself before you get into any orifices. Which I quite like. Seraph says, if it was her perfect dream woman, I'm sure they'd get to know each other first. Microraptor says, how would Jenny know it's her dream woman if she doesn't know the person? Yeah.
Ooh, good point.
Her physical dream woman.
Yeah.
Nerdy
says...
talking about can't chicken wow. Not, tell me something about yourself.
Nerdy says, Manda level equals entire frat party.
Well, see, that wouldn't work either because it's really not the body that I'm attracted to, and I've been in that situation, sort of, where...
MathPig, let's get it.
Chad says, topless massage on the beach. Seraph says, Microraptor, oh no, that's talking about hugs still.
Us Aussies don't stand for that sort of shit, Nerdy. Coming for you, boy.
Yeah.
Microraptor says, this question violates social distancing rules. Not if you're in Canada.
Oh, no.
True. Okay, Dave.
Yes. What was your MathPig to do?
What's your answer, MathPig?
MathPig?
My answer is, regardless of what fucking people think, I didn't do anything like that because I got to know people. I didn't do one-night stands. I got to know people, got to know their names. So, laugh and joke or make a cunty as you want. That's just me,
I've not had very many one-night stands. That's the worst thing.
I've only had one.
I knew almost everyone I slept with. The most intimate thing? I don't know. And nothing I can remember. Maybe something? I don't know.
Such an asshole, Dave.
Right. Next question. Next question is a better question. Question 1038. Do you think a TV show that airs at a specific time, meaning the majority of the audience watches each episode at the same time, adds to the social experience surrounding it?
What? That is way too many words for a question.
You should have seen how long it was originally.
It's better because you spent 10 years putting it in along with everyone else. I didn't get it because I watched it in 3 months. That's what Dave's trying to say.
It's also that you talk about it. It's also the hot topic. You're excited for the next episode coming up.
Or you're pissed about the last season and talk about how fucking TV and David's fucking it up and fuck those guys so fucking hard. Sorry. No, I don't have problems with it.
Nerdy says, yes, it does add. So would you prefer do you prefer the binge on your own or the shared experience over time?
I mean,
well, that's a different question.
Back say The Sopranos, okay? I mean, we didn't have it ended in I think 2008, 2007. So we didn't have the social media that we have today, but it was spoken about, especially the ending. And that was very interesting to jump into that dialogue because it was ambiguous and everybody had their own theories. So yeah, I'd say yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting to watch now when just the difference in how Doctor Who is perceived. as information is released about it, this slow drip feeding of information that you can discuss, that you can build entire relationships on theorizing what's going to happen, that you can't get when you have everyone watching at different stages, at different, I don't know. Brainbug says, I agree that it increases the experience. Microraptor, it worked for Game of Thrones. Godless Scummer says Game of Thrones. Chad says, yes, the big change today is kids don't have common stories to share. Groups are harder to form and harder to break. Nerdy says, I always binge. That explains your answer to the last question. Serif says, I don't watch much TV. Been meaning to look into Game of Thrones, though, since people keep bringing it up. See, I don't see the point in watching Game of Thrones now. It's calm, it's gone. And everyone doesn't like how it ends. So
Fuck you, Dave.
What?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Starkey says, probably, which is why I typically wait for all seasons to come out and then watch them to avoid the social aspect. I do that mostly because I'm impatient and don't want to wait for the next things to come. I don't know. Jenny?
I think it probably does. I don't have any personal experience with it because I just am not into television stuff so much that I have to watch every show and then discuss it with people. I mean, there are certainly shows that I felt compelled to see every episode and fell in love with certain characters and that sort of thing, but I just don't necessarily talk to other people about it. But I've certainly seen other people jump on in it, that's for sure.
Oh, sorry, guys, but it happens to be somebody in the household's birthday, and so there happened to be some Bollinger on the go, so I thought I'd better get in there.
Is it your birthday?
Not mine, no. Somebody in the household's celebrating one, so...
Go on, what's your answer?
Right, TV... I've generally tended to binge watch, but I've been one of those that I've never necessarily always got into the show that everybody's talking about. Like, I mean, I was pretty late into Game of Thrones.
I haven't seen a single minute of it.
Unfortunately, to the point where people fucking spoiled it. So it kind of got a little bit of, why am I bothering to continue watching this when I fucking know what happens? But no, I've tended to. I mean, sometimes I suppose when it's like, if it's like a thing that there's that little kind of culty thing that it's your own secret little thing kind of thing, you know, like The Wire, you know, which is the one everyone went quiet then.
No,
sorry,
it's the background noise from Jenny went away.
Okay, but like The Wire, which is my absolute all-time favourite show ever, but it was never like a really big rating show. It sort of got popular, weirdly kind of got popular only when it was like released on hot DVD and stuff, really. But but no, I don't. I mean, no, I've never really indulged in the whole like water cooler talk or whatever about a TV show. But then again,
much in your profession?
Sadly, I mean, it did a bit with Game of Thrones. I just try to ignore it a lot of the time. No, like I said, I was a bit late into Game of Thrones. Sadly, the last one that I heard any water cooler talk is a show that I will swear I will never watch, and it was fucking Love Island. So, which is something I have no intention of watching because it sounds like it sounds like the absolute why we're fucked up as a species kind of show.
MathPig.
I generally binge now, but I did enjoy the experience of watching it every week. Not that I ever watched anything that a lot of people watched, but with the small group of friends that I had, it was nice to chat and expect and speculate on what's coming next week.
Cool.
That being said, I have indulged in some of the speculation on season 3 of Cobra Kai when it finally comes out. So,
what's Cobra Kai?
That's it. That's a fucking brilliant series. But I would have to say, you would have had to have a bit of nostalgia for the Karate Kid films to really enjoy that. So it's better than film.
It's all right. I didn't want to answer anyway, Dave. I feel like you, Amanda.
I thought you're only here for the smutty questions. Go on, Sammy. What do you think?
Doesn't matter, Dave.
Yes, it does.
It's not a smutty question, so don't worry what I think. I actually had a fucking intellectual answer worked out.
Go on then.
Fuck you.
Give me your answer.
Intellectual's not the right fucking word. I just had an answer.
What's your answer?
Anyway, let me just double check the question again. Oh yeah. Well, yes, of course it fucking adds to it. But no, I don't like people, so I don't like to... I just want to binge watch the shit. I don't care what anyone else fucking thinks about it.
Oh, okay, I have a slightly off-topic question.
Does it matter?
How much TV did you get in the JWs?
Whatever Mum was watching.
Did she watch
which
soaps?
Was shit. Yeah, soaps and shit like, I don't know, Lost and fucking...
You don't like Lost? Lost was awesome.
Dave.
The ending of the last
season of Lost
as
was
well
terrible.
As the ending of Lost. And suck a dick. So.
Yes.
Well, I thought I thought the whole, like, I didn't even get to the end, so I thought the start was fucking shit.
Can we assume that you won't be joining Manda on TV time to talk about Lost then, Sammy?
Well, the seasons I watched, yes.
Sammy, you got to pick a show. I want you to come on drunk.
Microraptor says, "Isn't Love Island one of those shows where boring people have sex with each other? If I want to watch sex, I've got websites for that."
Yeah, pretty much. It's you know, like it's the people who haven't discovered Pornhub, pretty much.
I've never understood porn with a story. Like,
Have you never enjoyed erotic literature?
it's frustrating.
Frustrating. Too slow.
I have a very short attention span. I think I've discovered recently I have ADD. Possibly autism. Both.
No, I don't believe that for a second.
Just an asshole. It's fine. So are we all.
Right.
Answer it, Dave.
What was the What was the question?
The question was...
I think it's implied in the question.
Something about everyone watching it at the same time.
I think it was answered in the question. Right.
Then why did you ask it? For fuck's sake, Dave.
Yeah.
See what you people thought. You normally have better answers to these things than I do.
Oh, fuck off.
So what is your answer then, Dave?
My answer is that I think it adds to the social experience. That doesn't change the fact that I much prefer to binge watch things.
Yeah.
I think. I know. The problem is, I think if I was able to work, and I could use it to waste an hour of work chatting to people about it, I think I'd enjoy it more.
Yeah, I just think probably it's because there's very few times where the people that I work with that I'm into the same sort of things that they'll watch. There are exceptions, but generally...
See, that's the issue. To have it as a social experience, you've got to have a social group that does it.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst thing is I don't find the online communities anywhere near as good. Because they put too much thought into it. When I want to bitch about a show, I don't want deep thoughts about it. I just want to talk about it. Right. Next question. The penultimate question. Old school. The penultimate question. Question 1039. Who is the best David and why?
David Jason.
You reckon?
Del Boy.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck you. Kick the cunt. Kick him.
Kick it.
I would not have you besmirch the good name of David Jason.
I had no idea who you're talking about. I'm just
There
saying
you go,
kick. I'm saying kick you because you didn't say fucking Dave.
Yeah, but I didn't say.
You're already show. You're already show, motherfucker.
Oh no! I could be more. I could be way more insulting than that. Wally. That's a joke. Wally, if you watch this, we love you, buddy. But
Donna says, "Who doesn't love a frost?" Art says, "David Lee Roth." Who's David Lee Roth?
he was the lead singer. Was it Van Halen? He was the lead singer of.
Don't think Amanda likes him.
No. All I could think about him is that fucking 80s hair wearing spandex. Oh, no, absolutely not.
Nerdy says, "Adorable Dave is best because I value my life."
David David Gilmour,
Who's David Gilmour?
Pink Floyd.
I do love these questions where I ask for things from popular culture and I have no clue who anyone is.
And never, absolutely never.
Donna says David Grohl. Who's David Grohl?
Oh, not bad. That's not a bad idea. Yeah.
The drummer from Nirvana and the singer from Foo Fighters.
I'm putting something in. I'm putting something in the private chat as a in joke, but I'm not going to expect anybody to say that live.
MathPig.
Probably you cunt.
Fuck off, that was my answer.
I already said it, so
Yeah.
fuck his vote. Hey, Dave.
And what's your real answer?
Dave's not really a David to me. He's a Dave.
No, he's not.
He's a Dave.
I was umming and ahhing to what to say if anyone actually said me.
Actually,
said me and
can
say,
I-
I'm not a Dave.
Can I say myself, because you did make me an honorary Dave.
How did you say you could go to DaveCon?
Actually, then in that say, could I say Rodney from Only Fools and Horses? Because Trigger always called him Dave. What, Dave?
Donna says, "Fuck Dave, you don't know who David Grohl is." No, the Foo Fighters are. Manda.
One of my favorite people and best friends, fucking face.
Who is he? Do I know him?
You, I said.
I love the way both of us, when me and Amanda both picked Dave, it was with abuse.
Dave, did you need a little ego stroke?
No, I didn't write this question.
I didn't raise this
clear,
question, but I asked this question.
That's what I
Yeah,
asked
but
you.
you did choose to not change the name from David to something else.
It was something
Could've
else
been your
already.
favorite Amanda.
Somebody else picked the name. Starkey says, "Well, Dave is 6'2". Anyone else measure up to him?" Michael Raptor says, "The David from 2 questions ago, but because you don't know him very well, you forgot his name." There was a David 2 questions ago? That was 2 questions ago. That's a lifetime.
At least you didn't ask who's your favourite critical cripple.
that would have been a bit on the nose. I want real answers from the 3 of you.
You want real Daves,
Yes.
not pretend Daves. Okay. Attenborough.
Well, Attenborough's
Yeah,
what I was going to say.
Good shout. Good shout.
Now, MathPig can't say that. It's gone again. Manda.
No, that's my answer. And I refuse
You've
to change it.
seen that shit now.
It is an actual answer, and it is a real
How
answer.
did that light come on its own?
Huh?
That light just came on its own. Sirif
And
says,
then the
"I'll go with."
motherfucker just turned off. You saw
Turn
that?
off,
That shit's
turn off-
recorded live on YouTube, motherfuckers.
turn off that bell. Turn off that bell. You're making me drool.
What the fuck? Oh, I'm fucking out of here. there anyone?
Well, I've got
There
to.
is seriously some weird shit going on right now.
Hello? I can't breathe. I'm giggling.
I'm glad the fact I'm so glad the fact that I've had quite a bit to drink and I'm not the most wasted person on the street.
Not Sammy. He's done. He kicked his neck connection instead.
Well, I am now, but
right, we have expectations that you're going to ruin your set. You have to start knocking things over. You're the new Sammy. Shit. Seraph says, my best friend growing up was David, but haven't talked to him in over 15 years. Godless Scummer says, could be... That's you!
Yeah. That was a response to Donna.
You're in the wrong place.
That was a response to Donna, because...
if you hadn't stopped kicking the switch, you wouldn't have unplugged your network.
The response was because obviously I said David Jason and he played a character called Frost, and obviously there was a very famous David Frost as well.
He needs to interview Trump.
Yeah, that'd be a little difficult because David Frost is dead.
Yep.
Trump
Stiff as a board.
Yeah. He did a good job on Nixon though, so.
Sarah says, I'll go with Jenny of Dave because Jenny is awesome. Donna says so many Davids. Ricardo says Dave Bowman.
See, actually, nobody said Bowie. No one said Bowie.
No one said Bowie.
He's dead too.
Yeah, we know that. But
you were right, Sammy.
Did you know that? Did you know that he was English?
David Bowie. No, never heard of it. Who's your favourite Dave, Jenny? David.
I thought I'd already answered that, but I'll answer it again.
Go on.
With a different David.
Go on.
David Brinkley.
Who's David Brinkley? That name rings a bell.
Chet Hunley, David Brinkley.
Someone answer. They've all disappeared. Manda?
No idea who that is.
Nerdy says Dave Lister.
He was one of the original. He was one of the original network news people on NBC back in the 50s, 60s. I think he lasted to the 70s, actually.
That would explain why I never heard of him.
Right, can we... Because I think Manda's trying to answer, though she's muted, so...
No, she's not. She's arguing with someone.
No, she's talking to Angel.
Okay.
We can
Amanda, you are muted.
No,
she's
talking. I'm talking to my kid, that's why.
Angel, that's what it is.
Right. I'm going to see if I can do the handshake things. She's then holding that.
The fuck are you doing, Dave?
You didn't do your room, and you haven't cleaned this.
I'm trying to copy what she's doing with her hand as she's talking.
And could you be a little quieter when you masturbated?
She's probably talking.
Has she got hers on speaker or on headphones?
She is. You're
See, he's real.
Angel's video bombing Manda there, I think.
Sorry.
Right. What happened to your chair?
So what's Angel's answer?
Say again?
So what's Angel's answer?
What's Angel's answer?
Angel's answer is he wasn't listening. He was just arguing with Mom. So.
Oh, Angel.
Oh, he's
Smack
gone
you,
now.
boy.
Microraptor says David Batra.
Obey your mother.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right. Last question, I think. Question 1040. Would you rather have a ring that could generate any light construct you could imagine, or the ability to create rain above any single person's head?
Oh God, that would be so much fun.
So hold on. Let me clarify what on the ring thing here, or what is the ring supposed to do here?
It can create any light construct.
So can make it, like.
Are you mean in Star Trek photon holodeck shit?
Yes.
Ooh,
but
can I
not-
make a lightsaber ring?
It would look like that, but it
Yeah.
wouldn't do anything.
Manda, there's
The
a movie
construct
about
can't.
that. It's
The
called,
construct is made of light. It can't do anything.
Manda, there's a movie about that. It was called Spaceballs.
So if I made a light that could physically transport you from point A to point B at the speed of light, it wouldn't
No, you
actually
couldn't.
work because it's just pretend.
All you can do is you can make a construct. So you can make a mug, the appearance of a mug in front of you.
Use the word
That's
hologram,
fucking
Dave.
But
stupid.
is
Hologram
it
is
just
close.
the appearance or it's solid?
No, it's not solid. It's just light.
Okay.
It's just
Do-
like a hologram or something.
For the rain thing, do I have to be like in proximity or in the same room as this person?
Yes.
And could
it's
it happen?
coming out of
could
the
it
ring.
happen indoor?
What?
Could it,
No,
could it
no,
happen
she said
indoors
the
too?
rain thing.
Oh, the rain thing. No, you can be anywhere you want with the rain thing. You're just gonna be able to see them.
I have to see them say on television or in
I
physical-
think she's seen.
actual real life.
Dave, quick, very important, very important question here.
Right.
Can this cloud not only emit rain but lightning?
No.
Ooh.
Well, that's just murder. Just straight up murder,
They're
Jeff.
not Thor.
Low voltage lightning.
Voltage lightning.
Right. Nerdy says, "Do
I-
you mean any construct made of light or any construct that is light?" I have no idea. Nerdy says, "Hard light is theoretically possible, so I imagine such a ring would be able to do hard light with ease." No, it can't do hard light, just soft light. Starkey says, "Can the rain be any type of rain? Can't be hail, but you can have variation. You can have a light shower. You can have a downpour.
Acid rain?
No.
I see. I'm thinking.
You're taking all the fun out of this option, Dave. You didn't even answer me on the lightning.
I'm thinking. I'm sitting at home. I'm watching Trump do a press conference, and I decide it's time for him to get wet.
Yes.
I could do
All
that.
his
sure lots
fucking
of girls
makeup
think-
would just run down
I'll
his
take the
face.
rain. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Micro Raptor
Oh,
says,
that's
with the
good.
rain power, you could help people in areas without clean drinking water. See, this is someone nice.
We're all evil fucks. It's fine.
But yeah, you can only ever help one person at any one time.
Starkey says, frozen rain, hail, acid rain, to which Micro Raptor responds, purple rain.
As long
Andy
as it
says-
stains.
Then he says, I couldn't make it rain milkshake then. No, it's water. Just water.
Golden.
No.
Trump would like that, remember?
Yeah,
Trump would like that.
Yeah.
Micro Raptor says, no, I don't want to watch Trump get wet. MathPig.
Are you kidding? Wouldn't you love to see that hair get wet and start drooping down his face? The front part of his hair would end up being like this long.
Where's what?
He
Yes,
looks like such a jerk.
No, Dave, you didn't actually
No,
answer.
no way.
You didn't actually answer the point on the lightning. I'm assuming that's out.
No, I said no.
You said no. Okay.
MathPig.
Well, I thought the same thing as Nerdy. I was thinking hard light.
No,
as I
not hard
mentioned
light,
in the
just
chat,
the
Flash
light.
Gordon had hard light, and that was in the 80s, so it's been around for ages.
Yes. But we're not talking about hard light. We are talking about just you can
What
make
you
something.
talking about?
I will answer your question if you answer one question for me. Why did you not splash out on the hard light ring? Why did you get cheapened by the fucking skimpy ring?
By hard light, you mean physical, like, so it can actually do shit?
Think
Yes.
good holograms on Star Trek and not Mark 1, Mark 2 stuff.
Yeah. So not
Oh,
completely pointless. What the fuck is this question?
Holograms you can have sex
Dave?
with versus the holograms you can only look at. Right?
Yes. Well, you walk through it if you. That's the point. Nerdy says, okay, the ring then. Even though it's only soft light, I'm sure I'd be able to make up an awesome augmented reality game. Yes, you would. Ricardo says,
No, nerdy.
it would. Ricardo says,
No.
how realistic would the spider be, Dave? Why is there going to be a spider? It would look real. If you projected, it's probably from the ring. Is probably the best way of describing it.
So like
If
if I could make like a 4-foot spider that comes at you.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can control the construct, but it get to me and not do anything.
But you wouldn't know that, Dave.
You're stood there with a ring. I'm fairly certain there would be something up.
Why can I not hide in the wardrobe and point my hand out where you can't see it?
Because you'd be terrified to hide in my wardrobe.
That's a fucking fair point.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. There wouldn't be any spiders in there. Actually, now there's an idea. Use the ring to project the image of a spider in front of Dave.
That's what they were talking about. How pissed are you?
Fairly. Not on Sammy's level, but fairly.
Micro says, can I make the cloud rain estrogen or testosterone on trans people? No.
Oh, for Christ's sake, no.
Nerdy says, it's true. Dave's wardrobe is full of over black leather gear, the whips and the spiked mace. I do not have a spiked mace. Would you stop spreading this rumour?
Funny enough, I actually do own a spiked mace. It's an actual weapon, like it's about 4 foot long and carved from wood. It's not sexual.
Of course it's not.
No.
Amanda's getting excited hearing you talk about it. What's your answer?
Who?
MathPig!
I said the ring!
No, you asked questions about the ring. You hadn't said that was what you were going to pick.
Stupid.
Okay, I gave you that. The ring!
Very good. Amanda!
I said the rain. You never listened to me.
No, you would...
So get this.
What?
You know how I told you about my box of chocolates that I got like 2 days ago? Kind of expensive. My favorite chocolates in the world.
Yeah.
More than half of them are gone now, but replaced with Hershey Kisses, which is what Angel has. So he just took like a whole shit ton of them and dumped a handful of Hershey Kisses in the box.
That kind of sucks.
So,
you have been downgraded.
Yes.
Lindors are overrated.
Right, go into his room. Go into his room. Go into his room with a needle. Go into his room with a needle and poke holes in his condoms.
Oh yeah, because then I wouldn't have end up. Fuck you, Dave.
I don't think she's.
Way more.
I don't think she's willing to adopt the handle Grandmama Atheist just yet.
How is that not a punishment on her?
For the rest of my life. No fucking thank you.
You know she'll end up raising the kid, right?
Fine. Very carefully open the condoms. Add chili sauce.
Okay, that I can do.
Add hot sauce. He'd never do it again.
Jenny, are you still sticking with the rain?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Jeff?
Right, I'm trying to give it some thought because I can see potentials with both. I can see potentials with like the holographic thing with the rain, but on balance, I think I'm going to have a lot more fun with the rain clouds. And as it's been pointed out, it could also serve some practical purposes as well, possibly of like providing a little bit of water where there perhaps isn't any. And it
you imagine watching Eurovision.
Being.
I would
wait.
I would want the lightning ability then, Dave. I would seriously want the lightning ability.
Can I speak to the adding rain to places that don't? Okay. Yes, there are actually lots of places in the world that are in droughts and such that need water, but you need to be careful about how much water you add because
it's a rain cloud over a person. It's not very big.
Let Amanda finish. I want to hear this.
Fuck.
I want to hear this.
But I'm saying you end up, destroying. You could still have one little rain cloud over someone that is, raining for days and add that could. I'm just saying, don't fuck up the ecosystem. Yes.
Be responsible. Be responsible with your superpowers, people.
Exactly.
Could I make a cloud, say, the size of, Wembley Stadium?
No.
And get everybody in there wet all at once?
No.
Could I do that?
No.
Oh, that would be fun.
You could do it. You could do it over the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff because that's got a retractable roof.
No, you couldn't. It's over a single person.
All right, Dave. Now you answer.
We haven't done Sammy.
By the way,
Right
Jenny,
now.
why you think you
At least
need
you
to
remember
create a
the
rain
people.
cloud in England? I don't know.
I was just using that as an example that I thought you guys might understand. If I said, you're different. If I said Lambeau Field, you know exactly what I mean, but many others might not.
That's just snow that falls over there.
Right,
Well,
Sammy?
that's frozen water. That's true.
Sammy.
There could probably be some uses for the ring, but I mean, I think overall it's pretty pointless.
Jeez.
Oh, but the
Doorknob head
fucking
is
white
there.
ring
So is a cloud over someone, like, haha, you're wet. So
So which? So you're going for the ring?
Pick one, Sammy, for fuck's sake. We can
the ring. I'll
The
go the
ring.
ring.
Right.
Alright.
Microraptor says, I would make sure to ask experts how much is okay before I try to save the world from drought. Doorknobhead says, my superpower is farting big bubbles in the bath with a floating poo chaser. Lovely.
Oh,
Doorknobhead
we know.
says,
There,
hard to
Dorno
find.
Head has arrived.
Yes. We've gone late enough that he has arrived.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Okay.
On that note, we shall go. I believe that there is something happening shortly. What's
Wait a
happening
minute,
shortly?
we haven't had the last question.
That was the last
Yeah,
question.
that was the
Dave
last
You
now.
didn't announce it as such.
I did.
So
Yes, he
therefore,
did.
He did.
He announced
He
the
did?
penultimate question, which is saying the last question. And I'm pretty sure he did say
Oh,
last
God.
question.
He said the
anyway.
penultimate question, the question before this. So
These
that is-
subtleties are stupid.
I'm the one who forces him to say that, so
It makes me have to pay attention. I don't like that.
none of us are paying attention. Can you tell?
My brain aches.
Right, what's about
All
to
right,
happen?
Sammy,
Oh, oh.
fuck's sake.
It's forgotten.
Something.
Have you got a link to a stream?
Apparently, people are going to watch me get more and more silly.
More?
Yeah.
Good.
Can we have more props?
Apparently, it's possible.
Can we have more props?
Yes? Sure. Why not? What sort of props?
Can someone put a link to your channel in the chat?
I'm fucking looking. He has
Yeah,
a stupid name.
I
now.
would. I don't even know. I need to put my name back to normal.
I know.
No one knows who you are. That's the worst
Everyone
thing.
knows
You
who
do
you
not
are.
want to know what has come up
I'm
on public
nobody.
YouTube when I typed in Randy Bigfoot. Alright? It wasn't you. Put it that way.
Right, you've got my. I think that's a link to the right channel.
Yeah, I'll
Right there.
I should probably fix that.
Just let me check. Yeah, Randy Bigfoot.
Yeah, Randy Bigfoot.
I'm just like moving the mouse back and forth over the screen. I'm not doing anything at all. I'm just pretending like
You're
I'm
just
doing
pretending.
something. MathPig and Dave will take care of it.
Right, there's apparently going to be a stream on Sammy's channel shortly. I'm not convinced.
Dave
I'm
is
not-
going to be naked. He has agreed to that.
He was supposed to be naked on this stream.
The ultimate
Maybe he
onesie.
is.
Well, you promised, Dave, so
You made Amanda run away. Right,
Naked and bouncing on the ball.
sure. I need to get a different ball though. Does anyone else have
His-
anything to shill before we
his
run away?
special ball.
Godless Engineer on Monday.
Monday.
Just
So-
be sure to wipe it off.
Yes, make sure you get that.
If you haven't
Man.
watched the open mic night from last night, it was just over 2 hours. I think it was really, really good. So definitely give that a look as well.
Mm-hmm. Amanda? Has run. Has she got anything to shill?
She has Robert Reed this Sunday on Living Critically going over why the South is fucking hateful.
Superb.
Oh,
Jeff?
I've got to watch that. Sunday I've got my Asterix stream with Hissy. So
Cool. Jenny, what happened to movie night?
I presume it's going on tonight. I haven't heard anything definitive, but it's not. So
Excellent. Very good. On that note, I'm going to say
11:30 Eastern.
thank you to Manda. Thank you to Jenny. Thank you to MathPig.
You're welcome.
Thank you to Jeff.
Nice.
And thank you to Sammy.
Who
We will
is?
see you, and obviously thank you to everyone in the chat. We will see you at the normal time tomorrow. And goodbye. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bonds.